And Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First down around to Jameer Gibbs.
Get that. Get on that. Get on that.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Tonight. 20.
From the gun.
Get that. Good defense.
Right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for his back. Jameer Gibbs there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Black 20.
Off on 3rd.
Hit that. Good play.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, kill. Cut.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they face 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hits his running back. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense to the line fast.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Throwing again, it's gone.
Let's go.
It's intercepted. And the
There we go.
have an early opportunity.
That's how you push it off.
Look
Look
on the game's first series. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Sweet. 22.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. Pass brought in by Tyrone McMillan. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
On the ball.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Lions' 36-yard line.
Young on the play action. Vacates quickly left side. Tremble with the grab. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Even 5 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play.
Here we go.
And then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play.
Good blitz.
As that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best trait, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Again, it's Young. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Young again. Short pass ball in. The Lions get to it. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory.
Man, I can't challenge that shit. Nope. That's bullshit, man.
Down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up right here with 2nd and 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Two. Turbo set.
Off the play fake. Here's Gone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So that was an exciting first quarter, but not the cleanest. A couple of early turnovers. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
32-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cut. 180. What's up?
Drive begins with Gibbs. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Looking to throw. Gone. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Certainly found a weak spot in coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Fourteen. What's that?
On 1st down, it's gone. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now We are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
We go tonight.
They go play action with Goff. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
We're good. We go.
They'll go for it. Goff. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
That's good. For the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. He brings it in. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Goff leading the offense back to the line. They're going for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. That one falls incomplete, though we do have a flag that we've got to check out first. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Getting another shot at 2 here. They're going to throw again. Goff. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
That makes the score Lions 8. Panthers
Well, it
nothing.
may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40.
Ready. Set, cut. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Young up 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down.
Ready, ready, set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Tenorola McMillan that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Set, ready. Black ball, set.
Air it out on third. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a third and long, and that in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make...
Cut at the 20-yard line. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, you found him.